All right, so a lot of people wanted me to actually geek out on this information. So if you have an Apple Watch or if you have a smartwatch that you use for your runs or your workouts, I'm going to give you guys kind of like the lowdown specifically with runs on the information as well as what you should be looking for. Okay, so for the most part, everyone has a general understanding of all this information here. It's distance, calories, average pace, elevation, and average heart rate. The one thing that people do ask me though is what is active versus total calories burnt. So active calories is literally you doing your run, your jog, your walk. That's how many calories you're burning while you're in motion, essentially. With the total amount of calories, it is what you're doing in motion as well as when you are resting, the combination of the two, and that's where you get your total calories. Yeah. All right, so now if I go into that show more part, I got all these other information. So I have cadence, I have pace, and I have heart rate. All right, for cadence, this is steps per minute while you're on your jog, your run, your walk, whatever you're doing, that's what your cadence is. Now, ideally, you want to be greater than 160 steps per minute and up to about 180 steps per minute. Now, if you are under that 160, that means you might be actually overstriding, and that's maybe why you're getting shin splints or other knee injuries, hip injuries, etc. I'm pretty sure everyone has a good idea of what pace is, but essentially it's just how long it took you to complete each mile. My average was 10 minutes, 26 seconds. It'll all vary depending on your endurance as well as just how you are, beginner, intermediate, expert, etc. Okay, let's get into heart rate. This is where the information gets interesting. So in the heart rate, different rates of beat per minute that you have, you're going to be in different zones. So as you can see here, zone 1, I'm less than 135 beats per minute. Zone 2, it's 136 to 148, and then the list goes on. Ideally, if you're trying to burn fat, you want to stay in zone 2. As you can see, I definitely didn't do that. So I need to work on my cadence. I need to work on my endurance in general for longer runs that I have. But even though I felt good in the run, I looked at this data and it tells me that I need to change up my routine and how fast I'm going. Now, if you have more questions about the different zones, how to build your endurance, how to stay in zone 2 if you're trying to burn fat, or any other questions about this fitness app that Apple has or any of the smartwatches that you have, I'd love to go into this. This is like my bread and butter, so I love talking about this. So yeah, just click the link in my bio, schedule a call. Love to hear from you. Otherwise, you guys have a beautiful day. Bye.